Good morning and welcome back to your weekend unboxing here on Gaming with ADHD, where today we're going to be taking a look at the expansion for rival restaurants, Backs for Seconds. Now, if you were here last week, we did an unboxing of the Kickstarter edition of the basic game. Now, this isn't a Kickstarter edition, it is a regular expansion that you're going to get the exact same contents. But if you want to see what the basic game is about, go back to last week's video. I'll have it linked down in the description and check that out to see if the game interests you. For these unboxings, basically, I just want to get kind of an initial impression, initial idea of how the game is going to go and if I'm going to like the components or not. So, before we get started, do make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I try to put out a few videos each week covering all sorts of content from board games, miniatures, role-playing, anything in between, and I'd love for you to come along and see what I have to share. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So, first off, this does come in a smaller box than the original, so they've kept it kind of efficient, but as you can see, we're going to get some new chefs in the game, obviously new recipes. It seems like it's basically more of the same. However, there is a new event deck. So, my initial thought was that it wasn't really going to change the play of the game, but this seems like it's going to mix it up a little bit. But overall, it's basically more of the same. So, let's open it up and take a look. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is not going to give you components for additional players. The basic retail game does give you components for 6 players. The Kickstarter edition gives you enough for 8 players. But this just, while it does give you more of the same, it doesn't give you like the score trackers or the movement dials. So either you would have to make some on your own or contact the manufacturer. Maybe they'll make an upgrade kit. I don't know. But, all right. So we do have a small rules pamphlet. Basically, it's not very big. Essentially, it's just going to give you rules for the event deck and how to get that set up. Overall, it looks like it's not that different. There are some additional rules for doing the 2-player version of the game, and then a breakdown of the 8 new chefs that you get in the game. Abuela Saltada, Dolly Butterscotch, Frida Bierzler, I probably ruined that, Kelly Carbpour, Lord Prescott T. Worthington III, Peta Pocketopoulos, Reggae Tony, and Tien To Win. Tien To Win. That's well done, guys. I appreciate that. That was awesome. But I wouldn't have caught that if I didn't know how to say that name. So I'm actually a little proud of myself, even. All right, so we've got some new restaurants. We've got the Roast and Crown British Pub. Wursthaus. So we've added British and German. Gyro to Hero Greek. Second to Naan Indian. Oh, now I want some naan bread. Rum for Your Life Jamaican Beach Grill. Manchu Ichu Peruvian. And that's it. Okay, so we get 6 new restaurants. Oh, okay. Man, now I am super hungry. All right. We've got our new player stands. And, okay, so we've got a new piece for the event card that gets played. All of these are double-sided. We've got a bag. You all know how I love bags from manufacturers. So thank you, manufacturer, for giving a bag. More stands for the standees and 1 packet of cards. They have really kept this kind of bare bones. Which I don't blame them. Usually, stuff like this, it's stuff that had to make the cut to get the price down to a reasonable area, and then they found a way to add it in. I have no problems with that. All right, so let's break these down. All right, so we've got event decks. So the event deck basically it happens every other day, and so it's something that all of the players kind of have to prepare for. So in this case, all players must go to the Mystery Mart. Counterattack. Discard all counter ingredients. Don't talk about it. No one can talk during buy and barter. Interesting. Anyway, so basically just different things to kind of mess with each other. Obviously, I don't think we're going to use this for a little bit. Got to get used to the game a little bit more. All right, we then have our chef card, basically so that you know what your special power is. Frida Bersler, you not cook now. Kelly Karpoor, the Spice Girl. Reggae Tony, the Pastafarian. Tien To Win, Crazy Rich Southeast Asian. Awesome. Alright. Then we've got more... Oh, those are action cards. More basic recipes. So we've added some desserts. And other, obviously food relevant to the new restaurants, so that's good. Spanakorizo? What? I think they've gone fusion here. At least I haven't heard of that. Garlic naan. I mean, doing fusion... if they haven't done fusion... fusion recipes, they really should. That would be amazing. Avocado toast. That makes me laugh. So obviously these are your gourmet dishes. These are going to be more complicated to make. But yeah, again, mixing in with the different restaurants. Ceviche. Mi Xiaoguan. Man. Okay, careful about watching this video while you're hungry. I mean, I realize it's too late now, but still. All right. And we've got a few new action cards. Looks like they are a bit more relevant to the new restaurant. But the walking bread. That's awesome. Trojan Course. Immediately after you complete a trade with someone, play this card, take back everything you gave to the other player, and keep what you received. That's funny. Okay, so this obviously is just going to be kind of quick. Like I said, it is more of the same, which I am totally okay with for expansions. A lot of times developers think that in their expansions they need to add new rules, make things a lot more complicated. But even in this, the event deck looked pretty simple to add in. Like I said, I'm probably not going to play with it right away. I'm recording this ahead of the family playing the first game, so it's not something that we'll add in right away, but it doesn't look like it will add a lot of complexity to the game. But overall, it looks like fun. They've added some fun, just, goofy things to the mix, and totally give them props for that. So with that out of the way, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Come back for when I've got a review of Rival Restaurants, and we will talk to you next time. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.